Alrighty, Roo, and cuckoo to you, and all my nobody's not watching out there. Assuming I keep that last one that was just sort of an explanation of the update thing that I chose to install. Kadir is like, no, no way, no, oh, 1,000 times no. I'm gonna be laughing, the laughing stock of the entire city. Okay, this may be too big. Um, so fast. Uh, of the entire city if I don't show up to the resolution of my own investigation. How about you demonstrate modicum of courtesy? Can I change this? No, that's all that. That's the dictionary, which I don't need to read. And that's just stuff, and I could... How about this one? Settings. Text size doesn't need to be quite that big. Type speed's still slow, but when it's so big it travels by fast. And yeah, we're good. Alright. Cool. Try again. Just a little courtesy. Just a crumb. Please, sir. May I have some more courtesy? Courtesy? Girl, I should put you on trial. I can't guarantee I eventually won't. Well, I guess that's fair, but that just really sounds like you're involved. Like, you're involved, and you're implicated, and you're just standing behind your position. I know that it makes sense that you really do have ambivalence in the sense that you could be, you could not be, who knows. But I should have finished him off, because it's not like I'm gonna be okay. Like, it doesn't matter what he said to you or what's true. Either circumstance of that happening, are you gonna take me into protective custody and protect me? No, you're not. You don't believe me. You believe him. So Kaiser gonna screw my shit up, and you know he will. And he can make he's like, I'll get you, and it'll look like a bloody accident. He's just gonna fucking cat in the hat me. Like, I don't want that. Like, bruh, he looks like Shrek. He's gonna fucking cat in the hat me. That's, you know, he's not, and he is nowhere near as cool as any form of Michael Myers, even though it's my understanding that you haven't seen him for a minute because Hollywood doesn't want to work with him for reasons. I don't know. I don't think he did anything bad. I think he's just kind of a perfectionist and difficult to work with, I guess. That's my understanding anyway. You mess with Kaiser, the eminence grease of this city. Beating him to a pulp like a random goon. He will do everything he can to destroy you from now on. Oh, so you do understand that. Okay, cool. We're on the same page then. And my bet is he'll succeed. So, you do understand the consequences of my actions. Cool. We're on the same page there. And you're just like, that's all you, buddy. But you don't recognize how insane it sounds, the logic you're following from your perspective and your position, that I just like, what, did I just walk up and was just like, oh, I'm trying to clean his windshield with some Windex and some newspapers that are, you know, a week old, and then I just assaulted him? How did I get there? Like, you think I snuck up on him? Do I have that power? No, he came to me or he picked me up. Those are the only ways that works out. How did we end up in a knockout or knockdown, drag out fight? Like, do you think that's what I want to do? I know he is socially influential beyond my understanding. I know that I probably couldn't beat him in a fight. I tried to explain my side, and you weren't hearing it. The window's broken, and I was like, come on, man. You have to have had done some detective work before that you could see that the window was broken and it looked like I was trying, like, you think he's gonna break his own window? If he wanted me dead, I'd be dead inside the limo. He's not gonna, like, follow me into the street. Unless, of course, he really didn't want me to escape his limo and I broke the window and kind of, he got dragged out with me. Like, bro, this isn't like a closed room murder mystery, you know? It's pretty friggin' obvious what happened here, and it just implicates you. And you're just like, oh yeah, no, he's gonna screw your life up. I didn't beat him up like a random goon. I fought against him like somebody in power was trying to use, abuse, and possibly kill me for their own benefit and gain. And I don't even really think I did that much to him, but the job that I was hired to do, not by him, but by the prince, and you were supposed to help me, and you have, and now you just are just happy to throw me under the bus. So I really doubt your commitment to Sparkle Motion at this point, my guy. Not that I'm Sparkle Motion. Whatever will be, will be. For now, at the very least, I'd like to show the court I'm not a baby fledgling who can't see a task when she was given to the end. At the very least, that's the only logical move I have. I could be walking in and then just be torn asunder by everybody there because all of them don't want me to do the thing, and he's already, you know, that. But it's either him or them, or maybe I can prove my value. Maybe something will happen going in here. I don't know. It's not like I had a choice on calling him. I'm pretty sure it just kind of happened on its own. I don't really have like a lot of free will. It's like I'm pretty much on rails. I think it's really a matter of the few little choices I get to make. There's like a point value and it adds up to, I don't know how many endings there are, but I get the feeling there's not that many. You're making a huge mistake. How did you even learn of this meeting happening in the first place? Well, obviously not you. And so then, wouldn't you like to know? But I'm not going to tell you, even though you could probably figure it out. I ain't no snitch. So, I'll just, you know, you are the sheriff, and I don't talk to the police, you know? Maybe I'm not as trash an investigator as you thought I was. I mean, I think that's why I'm in the fucking hot seat here, is you guys sent me here to fail, expecting me to fail, because then nothing would happen. Things would basically stay the same, and we could just, you could all say you did your thing, and nothing came of it. But I'm not as trash as an investigator, and I got some answers. And that's partially on you. Like, you helped me find the Nosferatu. So, I don't know. I never said, but you're showing it. You obviously have absolutely zero faith in my credibility, even though you helped me find and gave me leads, and also were just kind of a dick about how I wasn't doing a very good job. I got some answers, I found some things, and you don't even want to hear it. So, I have to assume you're in on it, even though he said that everybody was in on it. I don't recall him saying you. But I would assume that you know. So you might as well just kill me before I go in. Like, wouldn't that just be a mercy at this point? Exactly. You clearly, you did your job the way you're supposed to. You were told to help me, build my connections, and lead me to people who could find answers. These people often were going to be difficult to find, but you could find them because you're good at that. They didn't give you the job because it'd be like a a conflict of interest or some shit like that. I don't know, but the reality is, and they couldn't afford to lose you, or you knew the truth, or whatever. But the reality is, shit rolls downhill. I got it, and now I'm doing my best because no one told me to botch the investigation because it would lead me to, my final death. And I really wasn't the person for that in the first place based on my life as a human prior. Like, I obviously was willing to have my entire life ruined by going after the wrong stories even after being told not to. And that was my choice. I assigned myself to those stories. I did them on my own free time. This one I was kind of forced into, if I recall correctly, so, like, I don't know what you guys expected. Like, that's not a fair assessment. I wanted to finish this whole mess myself, for your own good. Well, then why didn't you kill that brat bastard? You killed him, it would have all been good. It would have been it would have been some friction. There would have been some static, but ultimately, you chose not to. You didn't let me do it. You made me leave. You didn't believe me, so now I'm screwed. Unless there's some deeper level that I'm unaware of, which is totally possible. I can't assume that you're not implicated and you're not part of the problem, at least as a secondary aspect, It'd be nice, just, for a change, do something different. If you asked what I think next time, because I didn't necessarily jump at the opportunity. I think I just accepted it because it was like an offer I couldn't really refuse. I could, but I really couldn't. I'm actually pissed off that he tried to pull this off without me, but I'm not letting it show. Counting on being able to guilt trip him into submission. Ha! Submission and Kandir do not apply from your station, madam. His deep sigh of resignation proves that my tactic was successful. I don't think so. I think he's just acting. I think he's sighing for a different reason. You're misinterpreting it. But that's just my opinion. Fine, but you will stay quiet the whole time. No tricks, ifs, or buts. No, I will not. I mean, if you chop off my head, I might, but no. What is the point of me just being there? You're going to deliver the presentation and I'm just going to be the silent partner, even though you don't believe the evidence that I found and came to when you weren't there. You weren't there the entire time. Sure, you may have done your own investigation elsewhere. Didn't seem like you did. Seems like you helped me get where I was going. Let me pander around there, find out what I found out, and now you're pissed off. Yeah, just go ahead and lie through your teeth. But of course, this way. We step is like immediately just start fucking spouting shit about it. The second he starts lying, just go for it. Celebrations of power are almost over. Everyone's back to their usual respective styles again, looking weary of each other's company, trapped in their own little worlds. The art hole is nearly empty now, and Kadir is gently strong-arming the last remaining nobodies into leaving the premises. Eventually, only me and a select few of the New York Camarilla VIP remains. Ooh, look at me, moving up in the world. Moving on up, moving on up. I'm gonna be dead. Get myself dead. Bro, I've had very little to do with you. And a lot of these other people. I think maybe that's what they're going for, the role playing or the extra. Like, oh, you give it another shot, we unlock more stuff. It's like, why would I want to do it again? This wasn't... It was better than the last one because certain... I'm not... Yeah, whatever. Moving on. The asshole with the glued-on smile spots me first, and he's just as authentically enthused to see me as ever. So he finally showed his face around here. I wasn't sure if you'd join us tonight. Kadir made this meeting sound like a one-man show. I mean, I was hired to do the job, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Could somebody please... If I'm wrong and I'm just sticking my nose where it doesn't belong because of my own choices and volition, like, I just volunteered or was not... You can't choose not to be volunteered. Like, I feel like I had to do it because I was told to, so I did it. Because I kind of want to not suck and be terrible at the job, and I could have just stayed home with Dakota and made that work better. The preparations took a bit longer than I thought they would. I apologize. See, Julia trying to smooth it over in the proper vampire niceties. Just, you know, I wasn't sure I could be here. It's not on him. I was able to get it done in time to be here. It's like, sure, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that seems like the right thing to say. Are you by chance planning to surprise us with something? He's like, I will 100% make you throw yourself out of this window, completely discredit yourself, and just go crazy. Like, I can do that. Malkavian, I'll just dementation your shit. Like, you'll just be like, all work and no play makes Julia something something. Go crazy, don't mind if I do. And then just, yeah. Also, yeah, I do totally notice that weird shadow lady right next to the door, or man. It looks like a lady, I don't know. Just fading in and out, I don't know. Well, if I was planning on something, wouldn't be a surprise if I told you now, would it? Can I have everyone's attention, please? We're about to begin. Everyone remaining in the building gathers around Kadir. I'm going to end it just because I have no idea what's going to happen, and while I can't really change the outcome of what's going to happen, I think I'm already set. Like, it's already happening. I can't do much about it. It's just going to go. So let's just do it, but I want to stop this one.